Hi everybody, it's Christine Ernst, the Fat Ass Cancer Bitch, coming to you from the Cozy Writing Cottage in Sandwich, Massachusetts on Cape Cod. It is Sunday, March 12th, and I am wearing my hot dog costume. I own a hot dog costume. It's a long story. My sister wanted to have one of those big family photos taken where everyone wears blue and white and we all stand in a dune and have one of those nice portraits. I threatened to wear a hot dog costume. And I did. I also wore blue and white underneath it. We took some real photos, but there is a whole series of photos of me and my husband wearing hot dog costumes, which is delicious and delightful to me. I am a plant-based wiener, to be clear. Don't ever eat a meat-based hot dog for millions of very excellent reasons. I'm also wearing this costume to advertise my show. My first show of the year will be at Sandwich Town Hall Saturday night through the Sandwich Arts Alliance. You can head on over to sandwichartsalliance.org to check out tickets and a little more about the show. It'll be me talking for 80 minutes, give or take, telling stories, just like the ones you hear every Sunday here on Facebook and on my YouTube channel. I promise that you'll laugh and it'll be funny, and for part of it, I will wear this costume, which is almost worth the price of admission. It's called Fat Ass Cancer Bitch 2023. Bite me. So I figured a hot dog costume was appropriate if your show is called Bite Me. More on that on Saturday night. Right now, though, I'm going to take this costume off, and I'm going to talk about women, not plant-based wieners. Although, I just love to say, plant-based wiener. I'm going to talk about today, generationality. Generations of women. How our mothers and foremothers and grandmothers and great-grandmothers made us possible. This is a topic that's always fascinated me. The piece I'm going to read is called All the Mod Cons, and it's about this place in Scotland. I saw a photo of it once, and the photo jumped off the page and sort of punched me in the solar plexus. I had a deep connection to the image of this place and felt that I had perhaps in another lifetime actually been there, as wacky as that sounds. So, this is called All the Mod Cons. Oh, and I do want to read a quote before that, which I wanted to mention. This is from a woman named Matilda Jocelyn Gage, who was a suffragist and abolitionist in the mid-1800s. And she wrote, "The women of today," and by that she meant the women of like 1845, "the women of today are the thoughts of their mothers and grandmothers, embodied and made alive. They have 1,000 generations back of them. Millions of women, dead and gone, are speaking through us today." A powerful quote, a powerful notion. All right, here we go. There is a beachfront 6,000-year-old neighborhood in the Orkney Islands on the southern shore of the Bay of Scale in the western parish of Sandwich, which is an interesting parallel. Sandwich, I live in Sandwich. In the western parish of Sandwich in Scotland, older than Stonehenge by 10 centuries and just up the road from the standing stones of Stanes and the Ness of Brodgar. A village of 8 round stone houses dug into the earth and sand, linked by low passages. Once covered by timber and hide roofs, each home has all the mod cons of the period. For instance, a central hearth with flanking stone bed boxes that once would have been filled with fleece pelts. A stone for grinding grain, stone boxes for storing barley, more stone boxes made watertight with clay for storing limpets used for bait. Stone seats, stone benches, stone shelves, a whole cupboard made of stone slabs, even a stone privy. Each home is the same, a Neolithic seaside condominium complex made to last. This village, known as Skara Brae, was continuously occupied for just 600 years, until it was ultimately abandoned, 2500 BC or so, around the time the Great Pyramid at Giza was completed. Experts surmise the climate got colder and wetter, harsher. Whoever they were, they left and headed inland for finer climes. and the dunes buried the village. The weather changed again and the archipelagic shoreline shifted. The winter of 1850 was a bad one, and part of the small stone town was revealed after a great storm. Subsequently looted by the local laird. Looted again, 1913, by a weekend party of drunken picnickers, exploited periodically by amateur archaeologists at last, after a century and a half of casual scavenging day trippers. Skara Brae went legit. Excavated, preserved, protected. They call it Scottish Pompeii. Now a World Heritage Site, a tourist attraction, it is carefully, meticulously curated. You can visit. You can stand in the small stone rooms. Marvel at the construction, the eternal durability. Imagine an ancestor 6,000 years ago, which is only 300 generations away. Imagine a line of 300 people, which is not longer than an average modern-day city block, a 100-meter dash, 40 automobiles, end to end. This line of humans, first you, then your mother, then behind her, her mother, your grandmother, and then your great-grandmother behind her, and her own mother behind her, and her mother, and her mother, and so on until you reach the end of the line. The 6,000 years ago mother who made your life possible. Find her in this stone room. Smell, taste the same salt tang in the air. See her pause in her task and look up. Meet your gaze. Could she imagine future you coming to visit? Coming to curl into her shape in her own stone bed, just 300 lifetimes later. In the museum up the road, you can see her artifacts that were not plundered. Whalebone beads, a knife made from the tooth of a killer whale, stone balls carved with runic symbols, bone dice, stone axes, paint pots, bone needles, ivory pins, even a twisted skein of heather rope that she might have held. It may be too much for you. So in the museum's cafe, you can enjoy an espresso and scone with clotted cream. And of course, there is a gift shop where you can buy Skara Brae keychains, Skara Brae shot glasses and bumper stickers and tea towels. How about a set of made in China Skara Brae coasters? So that when you sip your Skara Brae scotch from the distillery advertised in the brochure. And because the furniture in your home is not constructed of stone slabs, not designed to last millennia, you will leave no mark. So there's some food for thought. It's nice to imagine oneself in the continuum. Enjoy the day. Enjoy your week. Come to my show on Saturday night. I'll hand out Oreos, so there'll be a cookie. I have some, everybody will get a Fat Ass Cancer Bitch magnet. You won't be sorry. Much. See you next week.